Hello, I'm Doug, and this is the Taste and Sensibility channel. And we are moving into day 11 of the Scotch Whiskey Advent Calendar for 2020. And it's good to be at the end of 2020, isn't it? So this is a collection from several years back, but they still have some, and it's a nice thing to get. I'm really enjoying the independent bottlings and cask strength whiskeys that are in here. And I'm looking for that 11 circle. Here we go. It's right there. Let me poke it out. Get into the hole there. 11, good, that's the right number. And I just have to pull it out without seeing the label. Because I'm doing this whole calendar blind. Which is not real smart in a lot of ways. Makes me look really silly most of the time. But I'm going to pour out 25 milliliters of the 50 that are in this glass, in the bottle. And I'm going to hide it for a while I'm doing the tasting and pass it on to somebody else who wants the other 25 milliliters. Okay, nice clean glass. And let's get every drop. I don't want to waste any of this. I like the smell. I'm going to enjoy that. But I'm going to wait 10-15 minutes before I taste. Do the smelling and tasting. But I do want to remind you to like the video down below. Leave comments and questions and subscribe to the channel. And when you click the bell, you will get notified when the new videos come out, which most of the time is on Mondays. But here during December, it's going to be every day up through Christmas. So I'll be back in 10 or 15 minutes and give this a nose and taste. See if I can figure out what it is. Okay, it's been about 15 minutes with this sitting in the glass and getting a little air and opening up. And looks on the lighter side, it's a little yellow. Ah, nice maltiness. About an average ABV. I don't get a lot of ethanol in the nose. No sign of peat, no sign of sherry. It's got a typical Speyside Highland nose. Could be an island or salty, but I'm not getting a lot of marine. It's a nice buttery character. A little bit of honey. So typical for Speyside. Okay. It is average, typical for Speysides, Highlands, and that area of the Highlands. And I am ready to do some tasting. My nose has run out of things to say. Wow. Malty and over 50% ABV. Malty, 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 like an Arran, an Isle of Arran hits you, or an Altmore. I think of just as big slugs of malt. This is much like those. It's a little tartness or sour or something on the finish. I don't know if it's citrus or other things. But a tiny bit sour. Malty, buttery, salty. Maybe a little bit of lemon zest or other citrus. Whoa, nice. 50% ABV, 52, 54, something in that ballpark. Wow. The lightest little bits of vanilla, maybe from a bourbon cask. There's no sign of anything else, that's for sure. No sherry, no peat for sure. Boy, I would guess friendly Speyside all the way. Or one of those similar Highlands. Might not be cask strength, but it might be. Not getting a lot of signs of advanced age, so 12, 14 years at the most, I would think. So it could be a new ex-bourbon cask or a refill, but it'd be the first refill, I would think. This is friendly. There is a touch of vanilla, some honey. Not a lot of floral top notes. There is some stuff fluttering around. There's a little bit of fruitiness, but it's more like apple, pear, apple peel. Yeah, Altmore and Aaron are my models for this. Are the things that I think of. It's not really all that salty, but the strength of the malt. I think it's higher than 46. Let me add a drop of water before it's all gone. I don't think it's going to make a massive difference. Didn't change the nose really. Wow, that's just pleasant, nice, wonderful. Malty, flavorful. Honey. Little tang or tartness on the finish. It hangs on a little bit. It's a moderately long finish. But it's a nice finish. So that's wonderful. So yeah, Speyside 50, 52 bourbon cask. 12 to 14 years. Don't know what else to say, so let's look. This is a Wemyss. Oh my gosh. Wemyss malts kumquat cluster. Okay, consistent with citrusy. Ho ho! 1993 Glenrothes 21-year-old. Cast type butt. Meaning a sherry butt. And it's got to be a refill because I did not get sherry. And 46% ABV. Well, what do you know? I missed a couple, I got a couple. I don't know if Glenrothes is Speyside or just Highlands. But I missed the ABV by a few points. I missed the age by quite a bit. And I did not get that sherry butt. So I still question that. Okay, there is evidence of sherry in the flavor. But it's not strong. It's not overwhelming. It's not a sherry bomb by any stretch. So, a 21-year-old kumquat cluster by Wemyss. Very interesting. And, of course, embarrassing. So, missed some of those things. But that's the fun of doing this. How else are you going to have fun if you don't mess up like this? So, go ahead and like that video, subscribe, comment, leave questions, and come back for day number 12, where we're going to have another good time with a interesting, independently bottled Scotch whiskey from Secret Spirits. So come back for that, and Merry Christmas.